Gives it up top to Banchero. Spinning in the lane. Carter, the extra pass finds the waiting De Silva, and he hammers down his first three of the night. 9-point advantage early in the second. Suggs fires the pass to Carter for the dunk.
What a nice job. Wendell never stopped moving and not really doing a whole lot to slow them from getting into any kind of offensive sets.
Magic getting whatever they want on the offensive end. That's an open three for Suggs. Gives to Coulibaly. Gill hands it back to Coulibaly. Drives in on Banchero. Scores the basket and a foul on the Magic. Inbounds pass to De Silva. Fakes the shot. Spins into the lane. Tristan open for a short jumper. Banks it in.
You're just cool and calm, isn't he?
Clock ticking. Pull up. Coulibaly for three. He banked it in. And ties it up at 123. Caused the Washington bench to erupt.
Tristan right there to challenge that one. Maybe.
Suggs. Banchero squares up. Clock down to 3. Banchero spinning. Fadeaway shot is short. We are going to overtime. Suggs backs it out. Suggs against Coulibaly. They back off. His three is good. He drills a huge overtime three. 7 seconds left. Now they're in a hurry, but not much time on the clock.
They should have been in a hurry to foul when we were standing on top.
Suggs ripped it away.
McCollum over the rim, rebounded by Kongwu. Shot clock continues at 13 for Jalen. Game number 4 of the 5-game homestand. Then Orlando comes in on Monday night. Long bomb is good by Josh Minot, the man who began the year in Boston. Leaded by 8, and a pick off by Jalen Johnson. Going in on Saraf, and one hands it.
Yeah, Saraf made a business decision, understanding he's going to show the hustle play.
Drake Powell to the trailing Clowney. And he drains it to make it a 1-point game. He'll take a high arcing three. Had to put it up there. Jalen gets the rebound. He'll take the three and nail it.
Huge play. Again, I don't think Zachary Richardson may have had his hand on that.
Keeps the dribble alive. Working on Wolf. Gets into the paint. Bangs. Mogay fights for it. And dunks it.
A nice fight by Mogay.
Hawks by 7. Jalen, a bump. A shot from the dotted line. Good.
And again, that's one of the things we talked about with him. Shea collapsing on that weak side. Now give the Hawks the opportunity to extend its lead.
Jalen left alone.
Bam.
Switch.
Bam.
Here's our Jägermeister shot of the night.
Bob, I'm not much of a drinker, but I'm not going to take.
Finds C.J. McCollum. Running rebound from Minot. He'll take it up and jam it.
Yeah, Josh Minot continues to play hard.
The hottest team in the NBA keeps it going. They were pushed.
Burton guarding flag. Najee Marshall drives. They flare to the corner. And Chris Middleton drops down the jump shot.
You were talking a little bit about Najee Marshall last game between these two. We didn't have that engaged Najee Marshall that worked in the Grizzlies' favor. It'd be fine for him to not be as engaged, but Middleton off the bench, 2 threes for him.
Repair Jackson, Prosper, Wells, and Small, the 5 that started the game tonight. Ryan Nembhard is in for Dallas. Wells for 3. Rings the bell from downtown. Has been his calling card this season. Gafford, just leaned over Omax and punched it through. Middleton wants a drive, sets up Najee Marshall. 3-ball off, and it's boarded by Meshack. A look ahead. Hendricks with a dunk. 4-point game.
In terms of finishing the games.
Yeah. And Middleton is that guy.
So this
Cash money.
Vintage. 7 rebounds also for Rupert.
Middleton. Good again. 32 for Chris Middleton. 2 minutes remaining, and Dallas on the cusp of their 3rd wire-to-wire win of the season.
This is the last basketball game, the 76ers. We saw a guy go 8 of 8 from the 3-point line. So right now, the opposing team feeling good from the arc as Middleton. There are little things that you have to continue that keep you going. And the little things. That's what
It's especially dangerous. Let's see him make that first three ball, but he's got that mid-range jumper ball. He's got a mismatch.
Christian Brown hits it. Carter Bryant.
How about that? Beating Jokic to the rebound.
Harper.
Oh, shoot that.
Carter Bryant driving in on the three-time MVP. And scores over it.
I love the footwork there, the adjustment during that layup.
Hardaway Jr. off the mark. He hasn't connected since being in the game. And a blocking foul. Count it and one. Carter Bryant lets it fly for three. Spurs lost their first challenge in the first quarter. Nuggets haven't used one yet. Castle inside, count it and one again. He's too strong.
It was a little bit of a zone, but it was essentially one-on-one against Christian Brown there. Tough defensively. We didn't move it up and down the floor very much, but we're side to side very often.
Murray out there with Stothard, Jones, Bruce Brown, Christian Brown. Spencer Jones hits the three. That's what he did at Stanford. Well, the crowd thought Murray went backcourt. Murray for the lead. Timeout Spurs. Denver's on the second out of a back-to-back, and they just took their first lead after being down by 20.
Averaging 17 points, 5.5 assists per game. Stewart on the cut. He loses the ball because Brown lodged it away. Pritchard waiting for the cutter. It's Brown! Big time flush! Kick it out. Wallace. And Pritchard picked his pocket for a moment. Wallace ball fake. Holmgren's there. And the throwdown. +1. SGA on the move. Swing it. Ball fake, Joe. That's a long two-pointer. He's got it and a foul. Gilgeous-Alexander. Crowd anticipating. Fires and hits. An incredible streak. Brown now defended by Wiggins. Wants to take him off the dribble. Drive and kick. Harper extra. Gonzalez on a bounce and Brown gets in for the flush. Shot clock down to 8. Trying to create space. Step back, Jay. Yes. SGA. Shireman gets it in for Brown. Celtics are down by 2. Brown trying to step through. Pirouettes. Fires. Oh, Jaylen Brown. Got him. Caruso. Sets. Fires. Off the mark. Holmgren. Contact. .8 on the clock.
You would have seen the Miyashita back in the game.
The foul on Hauser. Shireman gets it in. Pritchard! It's short. The
3-98 in a game dominated by the Suns. Booker had 33, and Booker starts with a basket. And Shepard with a little bit of a smile there. 27-22 Indiana. Booker against Shepard, got him back and draws the foul. Both teams going deep into the bench here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 3. In the quarter, a 3 on the way, and it's good.
It's because the tempo of the game has been tough. I'm just telling you, he makes his play. Look at him. And he comes up with a rebound. Nobody else is going to get it. That guy just made a capable play in 2 offensive possessions.
On Tuesday night in Milwaukee. And all of a sudden, the lead is 11 for Phoenix. And Booker draws the foul and gets the basket.
Book was able to get that rest because Jalen Green got going on the offensive end. I mean, watch, he feels the contact, gets right into it. Brown.
Memphis, Oklahoma City, Portland.
Good basketball play. Slauson has a good himself. Here's the other thing that we look at. You don't have the same organizational skills. Although what Iguodala was doing that because you don't have Nimhard on the floor. Yeah. So that's what they picked up.
Brown for 3.
That was a heck of a pass by Walt to get it out of his hands. He had a hamstring injury. Couldn't see.
He drives it against Slauson. And it's again. Jordan Ott comes to center court, just beyond center court. The 40-year-old first-year head coach of the Phoenix Suns. A handshake.
No Embiid, no Kelly Oubre. Paul George suspended. Of more recent benches, Tyrese Maxey out. There's the first bucket for Duran, who's all smiles. In dunks, 445.
Do you know the player who's leading?
Duran or it's Gobert. Okay. Duncan Robinson, who missed the left-handed layup.
Good two-man game, though.
set the lineups for you. Cutting to the rim. This is Edwards. Beef Stew got a hand on it. But because of the successful challenge, wipe it away. Philadelphia can't stand their good fortune. They turn it over.
Maybe one of the best fast breaks of the year.
Every team has a rough patch. Grimes. Go. Got his own miss. Got it clean. Cunningham took it from him. And Beauchamp is fouled. That horse collar.
Much action down in the paint.
Shot clock was down to 3, and Watford just bounced off of Cunningham and throws up an air ball. That was a point guard defending Watford. From the clouds.
How many deflections tonight? How many chances have they had to just tip passes? Philly's trying to find angles that they're just not there.
Beauchamp had a really good first half. If you're not a good guy, he's been entrusted by the Houston Rockets, the Memphis Grizzlies, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and now the Detroit Pistons to be the head coach. Terry. Again, Stewart unafraid to challenge. J.B. Bickerstaff and the Pistons, they keep rolling along. They now have 47.
Keys to the game. Lakers only had 6 of them the other night, which is crazy good. Doncic is going to make that one.
In the first 10.5 minutes.
Can we throw in a couple of assists? Yeah,
Why
let's
not?
do that. Giddey, count it off the window. Josh Giddey, and one. Take it away. Boy, Buzelis was right there. Yuki all the way, and the dunk off the window. I think the crowd was thinking he was going to try to go up and slam it. Here is Rui. Crowd was buzzing. And a dunk at the other end.
As the play that everybody was buzzing about was the off the board to.
And sick. Luka up ahead it goes. Rui flyby. Rui tries to get into the lane. Luka on his way. Down it goes. Here's the game summary. What else is new? Luka putting up points, doing everything else. Rebound Chicago.
That's a good sequence though when everybody touches it in the same possession.
Orlando's only played 8 minutes tonight. Has a rebound and an assist. Hasn't scored. Giddey 1-2. Euro in there. Score. It's a 12-point game. Minute and a half. Time is on their side. Reeves, there's one.
There's one of those two.
No, that's done. This game is OVER.
44% clip. He's had a terrific year from downtown with 49 trays. Oh, man. What a spin and slam for Giannis. Incredible. That was nasty good. His first against the Heat.
Two-time league MVP. Look at the setup here. That is just amazing.
Bring in the shot clock. Kaz on a kick out for Kalel. And a long rebound taken by Kevin Porter Jr. Pretty escape and an even better pass for Giannis. Back in late February, 128 to 117. That was a game Giannis did not play. Larson strokes in a triple. Pella has 5 points. 5 on the shot. Pella wheeling and delivering. Larson with 17. Thank goodness for him. Shot clock at 7. Giannis. Oh. He's going to win this game. Pella Larson to the rescue tonight for the Heat. Without Hero, without Wiggins, without Powell. No problem. The Heat continue the win streak.